say we start episode 46? Seems like a good idea. It is Friday morning. It is a little after 7, and it is the last day of classes before spring break. So you know what that means. It means spring break starts tomorrow. So if you didn't subscribe to my channel for physics videos, there's a very good chance that this has been a disappointing week for you. And while I'm talking about subscribers, I want to go ahead and do the official shout out to all my Facebook friends who subscribed when I posted the subscription request. It's hard to sort out who is private and who is public. You can go to my Facebook page. You can scroll down and find that post and see all the people who subscribed. I'm scrolling through it. As you can see, there's quite a few people who commented and said they subscribed. But not everyone who subscribed posted, and not everyone who subscribed shows up in YouTube because some people have their subscriptions private. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who did subscribe. It means an awful lot to me that you would do that because, you know, look, you see what kind of stuff I put up. It's kind of all over the place. But I do thank you. I hope you like the variety. I know the science videos are obviously very targeted to the students who are, you know, learning introduction to physics and chemistry, and I hope the other stuff is entertaining, and I'm going to continue to try to do that kind of stuff. As I said in my stupid update video, I want to do content that interests me, that I think other people will be interested in, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's what you're on board for. So this episode, that's all I got planned for it so far. I do have a trip to my parents' house coming up. I'm not going to do another road trip video, but I may do some video while I'm on the road, which will be kind of the same, but it's also different, I think. What else? Let's see how this day goes. Thanks for being here, and let's get on this journey of vlog 46. Well, it is officially spring break, and that can only mean one thing. The forecast for tomorrow is snow. Now, it was originally, a few days ago, they were saying like up to 5 inches of snow, but they have revised that down to a 30% chance of snow, accumulation is less than an inch. But nevertheless, spring break obviously goes with snow. So that's what's going on for the weather, in case you were just checking. Also, what am I going to do for spring break? I'm going to see my folks. I mentioned that earlier, so there's a little that's involved. I've got some things grading wise I got to do, but I'm thinking something is going on, or something happened to my sunglasses. And I said earlier that I couldn't see that from the inside, but I was wrong, or else it's gotten worse. And now, whatever that is, I can see it from the inside. And it's probably the end of the road for these guys. So that's kind of on my list of things to sort out. I got some cheap gas station sunglasses. I might resort to using those. So got a brace for my tendonitis. All right, enough nonsense. Here's a thought I want to talk about. This is kind of, I guess, that serious thought in today's vlog. There used to be a show on TV called Cheers, and there was a theme song to Cheers, and kind of the way the theme song went was, you need to come to this place where everyone knows your name, where you can be who you are, where people know you, and where people care about you. And that was kind of the theme song for the show, where everybody knows your name. I was having a conversation with one of the guidance counselors today, and we were talking about a student, and the guidance counselor said, well, now I know the story. Now, the next time I talk to the student, I have the story, and I can connect to that student. And I got to think about that, the idea that we all have a story, and we want people to know our stories. We want people to, we're not just a name. We're not just a number in the roll book, a number on the payroll sheet. We're not just a name on the roster. But we have stories. And finding someone who cares enough to hear your story is a real treasure. It's a real important. What I'm trying to say, there's a huge value in finding someone who will know your story and cares enough about you to find out what your story is, whatever that story may be. And some of our stories are hard to handle. And if we can find someone who will listen to our story and who cares enough about us to understand our story, that's a real treasure. That's a real treasure that we should be very pleased to have that. So look for those people in your life who care enough about you to know you have a story and care enough about you to find out what your story is. So that's the serious part of this. And you can be that person. I guess there's the other side of the coin is, be someone who cares enough to listen to someone else's story. So there's your serious part for this video. So remember, everyone has a story, and it takes a special person to be the kind of person who's interested in someone enough to listen to and learn what their story is. Be that person for someone you care about.